child, Nerdist news is gonna get easier, and if we're right, much like blood, there will be spoilers. As the release date for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 creeps up on us like a Moon Age daydream, we've been hooked on a feeling that there's no escape from a revelation about a secret villain in the film that could explode like a cherry bomb when the movie finally hits theaters on May 5th. And we'll tell you this, there ain't no mountain high enough to keep us from trying to figure it out. So just who could this villain be? I mean, we've known that at least a villain's gonna be in the film, and it's been pegged as Ayesha, one of the Sovereign, also known as Kismet, Paragon, she who must be obeyed, she whose trail does hope, aka her? Her? And we got our first look of her in the Super Bowl trailer portrayed by Elizabeth Debicki. But we also learned that the big Sovereign scene takes place in the first part of the film, in which our heroes take the job of killing some sort of colossal red tentacle beast, thereby, we assume, guarding the galaxy yet again. Unfortunately, for reasons yet to be divulged, Rocket Raccoon pulls an oopsie by stealing some sort of high-tech device or weapon belonging to the Sovereign, and they are none too happy about it, giving chase to the Guardians for the rest of the movie. Now, that kind of sounds like the opening pre-credit scene of a James Bond movie, except with less parkour and more space octopussy. Nice. But does it end with Sovereign? I mean, just because you have a ton of names, that doesn't make you the deadliest force in the galaxy, right? What if James Gunn's stringing us along and not telling us who the real villain is? Is he pulling a Rocket Raccoon and double-crossing us? Well, a recent toy leak has revealed what could possibly be our answer. You see, we've known about the identity for StarLord's father, Ego the Living Planet, as played by Kurt Russell, for quite some time now. We're assuming that at least a good portion of Guardians 2 is going to involve the ineluctable reunion of father and son. There's going to be some tension, I mean, at least initially, because boys will be boys, even if one of those boys is literally a living planet in corporeal form, kind of like Zeus with a planetary donger. But after all the passive-aggressive sniping and the inevitable cathartic "why weren't you there for me" scene, the two are probably gonna wind up hugging it out and maybe toss around the old space frisbee. I mean, just look at these toys. Dad and his boy palling around the galaxy like old chums. I mean, this looks like the cover of their Christmas card. However, the toy packaging tells us that things might not be so rosy in the Garden of Parenthood. It reads, "Roguish and unpredictable, Ego and StarLord share many of the same qualities as father and son. But when it comes to defending the galaxy as each see fit, their approaches unquestionably differ." The key line here, their approaches unquestionably differ. Holy crap, you guys. I mean, toys don't play. I do, toys don't. Sounds like baby daddy might have some adult drama. Could it be that StarLord searches the galaxy for his dad, finally finds him, they pal around, get along, play frisbee, everything's great, but then dad reveals his method for defending the galaxy is to kill a bunch of people? If you want to make an omelet, you have to break a few legs. Fear will keep them in line. Why so serious? StarLord rebukes that methodology, and then they fight for control of the galaxy like Luke and Darth Vader if Darth Vader was a living planet instead of an asthmatic Buddhist. But what better way to tell a father-son story than to pepper it with something we can all relate to with our own dads? Constant conflict and disappointment, followed by years of strained, awkward Thanksgiving dinners. I'm doing great. Sounds plausible to us, but we won't know exactly what happens till Volume 2 hits theaters on May 5th, 2017. But what do you guys think? Is Ego gonna be the secret main villain in Guardians 2? Does Ayesha have enough names? And where exactly does one purchase a space frisbee? I'm asking for a friend. It's me, I'm the friend. Let's discuss. Sure, there's a brand new episode of Because Science today, but why watch that when you can watch my brand new Dan Cave? It's my world famous spring anime guide, Attack on Titan, Yu-Gi-Oh, Boruto, so much more. Pizza Chef. Be sure to like and subscribe and keep checking Nerdist.com for more.